Greetings, I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. Well, thanks for liking the last video. I thought I would treat you with another video. Hey, I've learned a lot. I've learned a ton. This has been really awesome and fun, and I am glad to share it with you. As you can see, we are getting pretty darn close to that moon, but we're gonna have to do a few things before we get there. So the first thing I'm going to do is hop in. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna hop in my seat here, and yeah, we're getting really close. I think we're gonna actually hit gravity in not too long. It's been probably half an hour of just straight flying. I'm glad we decided to come to the moon instead of going out to Mars, because if you look around that direction, it doesn't actually look any further away. Even though we're going almost directly away from it, it doesn't look any further away. One of the commenters, I forgot to look at the name. One of the commenters on the last video said that it would take me, I think, 8 or 10 hours to get there, and I think he actually might have been underestimating. I'm thinking it could be even longer than that. So I am going to have to make a jump drive, and I will do that, but if I'm not mistaken, the requirements for a jump drive are, well, more than I currently have. I'll have to look it up, but I believe it requires platinum, and that's something that cannot be found on a planet. So good thing we're heading to this moon. Before we get into the atmosphere, or not the atmosphere, I'm not even sure if there is an atmosphere, but before we get into the gravity well, we need to stop this thing. So I'm going to turn on initial dampeners. Oh, and then turn my engines back on. Let's do that. So we're going to stop pretty quickly. Wow, actually, I'm impressed at how quickly we're stopping. I thought that was going to take a while. Well, good grief. We have stopped. That was easy. I'm just going to turn off the engines just to save on the tiny amount that it uses when it's just idling like that. And so we've got a couple of things to change because I discovered a couple of things. One is we're going to have to, or probably it's going to be best to reverse down to the moon there using my primary thrusters on the back. So, but you'll note that they stick out past my landing gear. That's because I took off from a scaffolding, and the scaffolding allowed the engines to dangle below where I was attached. So I'm going to extend the landing gear so that we can land on those. And then I also, while I'm out there, I'm going to go ahead and just grind down the atmospheric thruster, because that's not useful anymore. And the one last thing that I want to do, I realized that the reason I was having trouble with the first-person view, because I made these windows so that I could look out them. I made these displays so I could look at them while sitting in my chair, and then I can't. I get in and I can't switch to first-person view, and I realized it's the type of chair I put in. Look at the big screens. There's another type of chair, so I'll have to recreate my my hotbar here, which is basically just a camera, the thrusters, the headlights, and the landing gear. So we can redo that. I'm going to go ahead and do that first. So I'll just go ahead and grind this puppy down. The other kind of chair is exactly the same components. Come on. But it, and like you can see that this is, let's see, there we go. So this is the chair I put in. A nice mouse scroll changes it to the flight seat. And that one, oh, it just started back up again because it now has this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and weld this thing together. It uses less displays. Other than that, it's the exact same components of the other chair. And I'm hoping that when I hop in this... Hey, look at that! I can look around. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay, this is what I wanted the whole time. Okay, so let's set up our thing here. So I'm going to put the landing gear. Oh, I have two of them. Hang on. Groups, landing gear. And we're going to switch lock. And actually, just for fun, I'm going to throw auto lock on there so that it'll make it a little easier to land. Throw the lights on. And then we're going to be removing the atmospheric thrusters, so I'm going to do the large, on and off, and the small, on and off. And then we'll throw our camera over here. You can view through that. It's not as important anymore, but the nice thing about the camera is you can zoom. So we can see that there's some nice peaks and valleys and whatnot. That I'm going to try and find something that has ice on it and hopefully has some other minerals nearby. But for now, we got some other work to do. Oh, don't turn the ship. I need to get out. Okay, so the other thing we need to do, let's see, I'm going to need bulletproof glass and displays. No, don't need those. Okay, I'm going to go down. There we go. There we go. Go ahead and put these away. And first of all, I'm going to need a little bit of steel plate. Not a whole lot, but enough to make the extensions. I guess I could have used the plate that gets ground off of the atmospheric thruster, but oh well, it's good. So let's get... Ooh! Oh, you know what? Inertial dampeners. You don't want those on when you're flying at 100 meters per second. It throws you backward. Alright. So... Oh, you know what? I'm at 36% oxygen. Let's go make sure that I've got plenty of oxygen. My goodness. Okay. Yeah. Just throw those in there, let them refill. Okay. And we'll have plenty. Could have brought 2, I guess, but let's go to... Yeah, there we go. Gonna grind these puppies down. And I'll tell you what. I'll be back in a second when these are all put on. Oh, wait. Let's get the right color. There we go. Put 2 on. All right. I'll be back in a second. All right. I'm just about done. I've got a full inventory, so I'm going to come over to my cargo container and drop off the hundreds of motors. Yep, and full again. Thought that might happen. Ooh, okay. Almost lost some stuff there. Let's grab that. Come on, come here. Don't go too far. Where are you going? Okay, let's get the other... Oh, where'd it go? Grab these. My goodness, everything went everywhere. It's a good thing I was putting stuff away while I was grinding. Okay, you're tucked up in the corner there. Alright. It's not the end of the world. I brought a lot of extras. Alright. Okay, so I've removed the atmospheric thrusters. I've extended the landing gear there. I think we're ready for landing. We good? We good? Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's go get back on. Let me in. Alright. Close those up. And I've got... it refilled my oxygen. Let me just do that real quick. And find my way through all the equipment. Sit in my brand new flight seat. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a new set of landing gear, so I need to just do that. You can hide those. And then we're going to grab groups, put these back in here. Switch lock and auto lock. One thing I've discovered with... it's already on auto lock, but sometimes you have to turn the auto lock off and then back on again if you want it to work. But as long as those lights are showing, they seem to work. All right, so let's turn these back on. Start going... Oh, turn off inertial dampeners because we don't want to waste all of our fuel. And we're going to head that direction. Looks like we're at 98.97, 99. So we used very little of our tanks. That's good. And I'm running. I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm down to 8,000 ice. And you'll notice it's very quickly disappearing. So this is one of the reasons that we really need to make sure that we land near some ice. Alright, 99.5. Come on, do your thing. No gravity yet. 99.7. Good grief. Am I going to use every last bit of ice I have? Wow. You know what? I'm actually going to grab some ice out of here. Just, oh gosh. Okay, no, don't do that. Because the thing is ice is the only thing that I can get oxygen from, too. Okay, I'm gonna really quickly, hopefully this isn't gonna take too long, because I really need to, oh, come on, let me through! I need to get over here and grab, I'm just gonna grab a little bit of ice, just like 1K. That should be enough to keep me alive if, for some reason, I hope I'm not getting close to the... Okay, there's still no gravity. That's what matters. Okay. Yeah, by not having that 1K of ice in there, at least I know that I'm not going to... oh, okay, we've got gravity. At least I know I'll have something for oxygen. Let's go out to this view. See if we can find... Ooh, that looks good over there. I don't want anything too mountainous, because I'm going to make a drivable buggy, and I want to be able to drive around. This looks like a fairly flat plain. Not flat, I guess. Actually, look at that little spot over there. That looks nice. Okay. One way or another, let's turn on some inertial dampeners. That looks nice. That is where I want to land, right there. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's like lots of niceness. Okay. So let's see, how close are we? We're 500 meters and falling. I wonder if I can actually stop. Wow. Okay. Well, there's only 0.25 G. Oh, good grief. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay. I need to be able to line myself up. Nope. Nope. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Okay. I'm trying to go backward and this is not working. I'd really rather not crash onto the planet, so this is why we have auto lock on. Okay. I cannot tell. The problem with having this weird forward-facing ship is it really kind of expects the horizon to be in a different orientation. Oh, I'm locked in. Look at that. Let's shut the engines down. And let's go see where we've... Oh, okay. Let's turn on my inertial dampeners. And, hey. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, it's moon gravity, that's for sure. Look at this, our new home. Okay, I'm gonna grab a couple more bottles. Oh, this is why I grabbed some ice. Just in case that's not ice down there. This is our only way of getting oxygen. And I don't have an oxygen tank on this ship, which means that if I can't generate oxygen, then I don't get oxygen. All right. Ha ha. That's fun. Thunk. All right. Well, let's hope that this is ice. I'm pretty sure this is. I mean, good grief. This almost has to be ice. Yeah, that's ice. Okay. Good. We're not going to have any ice problems. Any ice problems at all. Now the question is, are there any minerals around here? You know, I think the latest patch may have broken the ore finding mechanism of the handheld drill. Wow, look at that. That is just beautiful. That is so cool. My base is 205,000 meters away. 205 kilometers doesn't seem like that much, but Space Engineers kind of shrinks everything, so. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to make an ore finder. I could probably attach one to the side of this ship. Let's do that. I'm going to do that. Let's, I kind of like it like that. Oop, like this. Yeah? Sure, why not? Okay. I need to be able to get... Oh, that's nice. Okay. Let's get up there. This is my cargo container where everything is. So we're going to need... What do we need? Steel plates to start this thing. And then we're going to need a bunch of other things. I'm just going to kind of grab... I did not bring any detector components with me. I brought radio communication components with me, but not detector components. Well, all right. I'm not going to bore you guys with the next bit. So I'm going to need to start off a little base here. Oh, why did I put that stuff away? I'm going to have to start off a little base. Oh, I got some steel plate. We're good. So I'm going to create myself a little bit of a kind of a structure to start with. Oh, no. Something I learned from my last base is don't start on the ground. It's fine, but if it slopes at all, then you end up with ground in your base. If you just go up a little bit like this, then you're less likely to have to deal with breaking away the ground. I don't know. Maybe it's not as big a deal as it seems, but it was annoying me at my last base. So I'm going to do it this way. All right, so I'm going to come back. Oh, well, actually, I think we have a full episode. Yeah. So I'll leave you with this gorgeous view right there. Here, we'll even turn off the things. There we go. I'll do this. There's our gorgeous view. We are on the moon. Welcome to the moon. So continue to like my videos, and I'll continue making them. I've got to build a base, so next time we'll build up a base. I've got to get an assembler and a thing and another thing, and then some more things, and definitely a medical bay so that if I die, I can respawn here and not end up back on the planet and have to do that all over again. So join me next time on Epic Tech.